Hey, this is Mark Henry, author of Dancing with Energy, Healing, Magic, and Mysticism, here to talk to you more about the occult and the paranormal. Well, today I'm going to be talking about something a little different. So we're going to be talking about spirits of fast money, Saint Expedite versus Nitika. Before I get into that, I just wanted to ask you to subscribe and like. It increases the visibility of this video and will help other people find it in order to enjoy it. Also, as a reminder, I know many of you like the Angels versus Demons video that I posted a few weeks ago. Well, I have 2 follow-up videos on that on my Patreon, in case you were interested and want to subscribe to that. I have some loyal followers, and you can become part of my inner circle and enjoy the extra content. So let's dive right in. So let's talk about Saint Expedite first. So Saint Expedite, and also, by the way, Saint Expedite is by far the most popular video that is on my channel. It even amazes me that when I checked the YouTube, it's all people commenting, "Thank you, Saint Expedite," or petitioning Saint Expedite for something, honoring Saint Expedite, showing their gratitude. It's quite remarkable. So that tells me that Saint Expedite has a reputation for delivering on his petitions, which is a good thing. Now, who exactly is Saint Expedite? Well, I have other videos, of course, if you want to get deeper into it. I have 2 more, I think, on here, and I have 1 more that's on my Patreon. But Saint Expedite is a folk saint, a saint of the people. And I call it a folk saint because at one point he was like a traditional saint with the Catholic Church, but at some point, through research and documentation or lack thereof, the Catholic Church actually took him off the liturgical calendar and kind of set him aside. So he's not really recognized as an official saint anymore, although just in thought. But in any case, it really doesn't matter, because all around the world, millions of people go to Saint Expedite with their problems, with their issues. So Saint Expedite is traditionally used for emergency situations, hardships, people down their luck, they're behind on their rent, or they're about to lose their lights, can't pay their utilities, and they've done what they can, and now it's getting to a point where things going to get rough. So those people who are fans of Saint Expedite, and he does have a large fan club, they petition him and seek him to solve the kind of problem financially. And usually people are very happy when he comes through. So, emergency situations. Now, how do you exactly connect with Saint Expedite? Well, you would do it just like any other saint. And by the way, he is not the only saint that people go to for rituals and stuff. For example, with Saint Expedite, I did one on the dark side of Saint Expedite. People doing dark magic and turning his statue upside down and doing things for protection or for other types of things. I've even read that some people use him to quickly kill somebody. So who knows if they're actually using Saint Expedite, or whether they're using Saint Expedite to connect them with another, maybe a darker spirit. But in any case, I'm getting off topic. They put Saint Expedite upside down, and I was reading a while back that, people, you go to Saint Joseph, Catholics say, to sell their home. And what they do is they bury Saint Joseph in the property that they want to sell in the ground upside down. And that is supposed to incentivize, I think, Saint Joseph to help sell the house. And I believe that once that's done, they dig him up and put him upright. I think the pattern is that you put it the statue of Saint Joseph near the sign. So just to let you know that this Saint Expedite isn't unusual in these types of rituals among people who like to do the Catholic magic type of work. But in any case, how do you approach Saint Expedite? Well, you approach him like the other saints. You know, you might have a statue or a prayer card if you don't have a statue. His color is red, so you have a red plain candle, or if you want to be a little bit more elaborate, you can go to online and get Saint Expedite 7-day candles in the glass. A lot of times they have prayers, and there's Saint Expedite oil. So all sorts of things that you can do for your little ritual to Saint Expedite. So you have your candle, and you have, and, you know, create a petition of what you want. And also, when you're petitioning, it is a good idea to mention the fact that you will reward him with pound cake. Down south, it's Sara Lee, as a reward. And after you light your candle, and now you can light your candle and burn it all the way down. That's what a lot of people with candle magic do. Or you can come up with a certain amount of days and just say, I'm going to burn it for 3 days. 3 is a number of spirit. This is a spiritual intervention, or some other. But just to let you know, there's no hard and fast rules for some of this. Also, if you want to incorporate other aspects, areas of study into this thing with Saint Expedite, you can observe the moon phases. So since this is about money, you know, start your work on the full moon, excuse me, the new moon, and then keep burning it until your time is up, and that would be on the waxing moon, be greater. The moon will be getting more light, which symbolizes something coming to fulfillment. And you could also start your ritual on a Thursday, which is connected to Jupiter, expansion, money, prosperity, and all that good stuff. Now, those two things aren't necessary. That is just some add-ons if you want to try to stack the deck even more in your favor, using traditional astrological and other type of correspondences. I realize in the whole idea of Saint Expedite is to deal with emergencies, people in a hard spot, near crisis type of situations, and that those types of things don't always work out, and that's perfectly okay. However, I know that people come from different backgrounds and they like to include different things. So that is Saint Expedite in a nutshell. So let's talk about the next thing, the next being, which is Nitika. So Nitika is became actually more popular lately due to Damon Brand's book called Magical Cash Book, attracting money fast using, I think, wealth magic and some other, I can't remember the entire title, but anyway, you can find it on Amazon if you want it. It's called Magical Cash Book. Prior to that, Nitika was mentioned in The Miracle of Avatar Power, Miracle of New Avatar Power by Jeffrey Cobb, which was a book that was made in the 70s, so this is a little bit of an older book. Nitika is a genius spirit, and from what I understand, what that means is that it's not really on the dark side, really on the edge of the dark side or the light side. It's more kind of in the middle. I was reading that some of these spirits are more Assyrian, but I can't really confirm that to be true. But also, like Saint Expedite, Nitika is developing a very large fan base too, and also has the reputation for quick results. He is used for money in general, quick money, and almost bursts of money. Also used for, it comes normally by chance or in unexpected ways. So you won't actually necessarily know how it's going to come. It's sometimes a surprise. But that's kind of what he is known for. Now, how do you approach him? You would approach him the same way you probably would approach a lot of spirits, angels and demons, with a sigil, the name, associations, color associations. If you really want a workable system to work with Nitika, I would recommend the Magical Cash book by Damon Brand. It is actually a very thin book. I guess it would be considered more like a chat book. And the creating of the book is not very hard. It's getting a book of unlined paper, drawing the sigil, painting the front and the back with gray and I think an orange, and then you put in the first page like a series of sacred names, and so it doesn't take a long time. So if any of you all are interested in that, look up the Magical Cash book by Damon Brand to work with Nitika. Okay, well, again, thank you for listening. Please subscribe and like. I'll put that the link to the Patreon in the description. Hope you all have a good weekend, and I hope that you all have a prosperous week. All right, well, I will see you later. Bye-bye.